Kicking off Trust Your Pilot's patented single prize week, we have Team Rocket's Weezing. For a Team Rocket's energy, it does 40 damage times the number of Pokemon in play with Koffing or Weezing in the name. Since your opponent will never have one, it's all up to you. Get 6 of them on your side of the field. Now Weezing's dealing 240 damage, enough to KO every meaningful basic 2 prizer in Standard except Ursaluna. As for the other Weezing in the deck, I originally thought it might be useless, but what I learned through playing with myself in the dark is that 151 Weezing does have its uses. Because Team Rocket's Weezing tops out at 240, you're coming up short of KOing Evolved EXs. While Weezing Spinning Fumes does deal 50 damage and spread 10, which can help a little, games will sometimes come down to the ability. If 151 Weezing's in the active spot and KO'd by damage, you flip a coin. If it's heads, their active is knocked out as well. Yeah, when it works, you feel unstoppable. Obviously 240 isn't the best number in Standard right now, so why not try Area 0? This allows you to extend your bench and potentially deal 280 or 320 with Weezing. It also opens up the possibility of Squawkabilly and Pheasantipity for consistency, though they can just target those instead and take multiple prizes. But if you want to kiss my gas and keep it simple, this is the list you'll be running. It's loaded with Team Rocket supporters though, so ask BDCGL nicely to start the Team Rocket's Koffing every game and things will go smoothly. Believe it or not, I didn't actually want the Proton, but I guess I just use it anyways. And then we go, yeah, 1, 2, 3. They're not going to do anything turn 1. I mean, they probably aren't going to Iono me. They're probably not going to do anything crazy. But it doesn't really behoove me to use the Poffin right now. God, no. Any Guardy decks in your future? No, I will not be playing Gardevoir anytime in the future, except when Jellicent comes out. Oh, no. Oh, no! Okay, so this is fine. I thought this was Cerule Edge. I didn't I don't, you'd think the person who played this last week would have clued in that, oh no, this is the other deck. Okay. So Torrential Pump is fine. I mean, this isn't that bad of a situation to be in because we'll knock out the chart. We'll knock out whoever they put in the active. They are not going to do anything good this first turn, which is really strong for us. So I think we win as long as they... I mean, the Weezing has 130, so they... Okay, well... I mean, we can still do the thing. I can also maybe get a reversal and retreat that. Oh, now we're in a tough decision. Yeah, the Iron Hands does not knock out a Weezing, which is great. Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. Okay. What does Trust Your Pilot do? I think Trust Your Pilot pilots us directly into the sun right now. I think this is what I do, right? Because if I can just knock out the Charcadet, we win the game. So it's like, I mean, we can do whatever we want here. If I just knock out the Charcadet, we win the game. So let's do this. I mean, I think it's safer to not evolve the active because whatever energy I get, I can just use to retreat. Because whatever energy I get, I can just use to retreat. Whatever energy I get. Oh my God. What? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, well, I think we have to attach to the active. This was going to be a very quick game, and then PDCGL said, nah. I could have just knocked out their Charcadet 2 seconds into the game, won this whole thing. Then PDCGL was just like, you play 8 energy in the deck, that's not enough. Yeah, Jellicent EX, a lot of replies on my Twitter post, because Gardevoir was Gardevoir in the finals of NEIC, so I was like, oh, it's a good thing Gardevoir's not getting anything new in the next two sets, and it's like we're getting Jellicent and Mega Gardevoir. And the #1 response to that was, well, the Jellicent isn't actually a good partner for Gardevoir. That's what I thought. That's what any logical person would think, is that, yeah, Gardevoir doesn't need Jellicent because Gardevoir's that good on its own. But it's a worrying amount of decks that have won in Japan using Gardevoir, using Jellicent with Gardevoir. And I think it's just because it's a high skill deck, is how I would explain it. It's a very high skill version of it. Oh God, they're going to get the Luminous and they're going to body my butt. But the good news is that they will be knocking out a Team Rocket's Koffing. And I can go get 2 regular Koffing. We can knock out the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. We can knock out everything they have. And Jaden Animations, you've got server maintenance. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the maintenance. So I will not be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, I was of the mind that, yeah, Jellicent with Gardevoir, what's the point? And then you look at the Japanese results, it's winning way too much. It's really concerning. I think the knee-jerk off reaction is that, yes, why do you need to put Jellicent in Gardevoir when Jellicent's not taking one-hit KOs? Well, it's because you can, retreat between your Jellicent each turn, keep them item and tool locked, heal off the damage with Monkey Dory, slow the game just to a snail's pace, a Macargo's pace. Yeah, you just don't let them do anything, and any weaknesses, okay, this is fine. Oh, okay, how do we do this? I guess we just go... I can maybe give them a handy here. Obviously, they'll get rid of the Squawk ability. Can I give them a handy, or do we... What do we do? I'm not sure what I do. Oh, we get rid of the Armarouge. Okay, that's easy. We get rid of the Armarouge. And then they Armalose. Yeah, you screwed that one up, buddy. Screwed that one up. You got rid of your one Charcadet. That was a mistake. Okay, then we just go get Proton to get rid of it. And then we have the Ultra Ball to go get another Koffing if we somehow whiff it, which we did. So that's cool. All right, well, let's get rid of Proton and Weezing. Go get this guy. Knock out the Armarouge. See, this is why you should play every deck. Oh, I didn't realize we were doing 160. Right, Trust Your Pilot can't count. What a shock. Wait, Trust Your Pilot can't count? That can't be right. But this is supposed to be the #1 PDCGL most handsome YouTuber, Prestige level 2, almost Prestige 3. Trust Your Pilot can't count? But this is why you should play every deck, because, I mean, any idiot could have realized that, oh, you just knock out their one Armarouge, but you learn that, you don't get rid of your second Charcadet. You never get rid of your damn second Charcadet or your Armarouge. You need two of them. Like, you're literally playing a card that beats Ho-Oh Armarouge with Torrential Pump. You should know neat PP. And kind of like Banette Guardy. I think it's better than Banette Guardy because Banette only did, 30 damage? Jellicent can do 160. So if you do 160 with Jellicent, that's one-shotting Raging Bolt and Dragapult if you put Clefairy down. So whereas Banette would struggle to take KOs, Jellicent can. And it's also tool locking, so they can't, use Bravery Charm or Defiance Band or just any technical machines. Well, that's their name, Neat PP. Look, I'm not making, their name is Neat PP. So it's kind of what we all feared. Oh my goodness, we're gonna smack their butts again. Oh my God. They have no idea that, okay, if they bring up the other Koffing, if they bring up the 151 Koffing, then we are screwed. And I'll be punished for not being able to count. But this is like the dream matchup. Ho-Oh Armarouge, thank you, whatever YouTuber just posted a video on this for creating propaganda. Thank you, I appreciate you, you're amazing. You're super handsome too, and you probably have nice feet. What's the thumbs down? You're the one who decided to play this deck. Okay, so I think we just go for the Charcadet. Oh yeah, we gotta do this. They're gonna concede. They have to concede after this. No sane human being would not concede after this. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I guess we go Reversal Energy on this guy. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I did mention in the intro that you're probably going to have to use the 151 Weezing. That's very much a desperation play. Like, it's nice to have access to this Weezing, and if you flip heads, you basically get to take 2 prizes in exchange for 1. The problem is spinning Fumes, is that it does 50 and spreads 10. I don't know if you can see that on the stream. It does 50 and spreads 10 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Sure, it can soften up a few things, but realistically, it's just powering up Monkey Dory, which I did a little bit of testing after, writing and recording that intro, and Unfortunately, powering up Monkey Dory is very bad. I don't know if you do that, but powering up your opponent's Monkey Dory to make them stronger against a deck that has 60 hit point basics, not good. So it's very matchup dependent, and I don't think you can really... Okay, that sucks. Yeah, the 151 Weezing, put 2... I still say put 2 on the list. That's unfortunate. That's really bad. Oh, God. Well, they can't do anything this turn, right? The most they can do is attack with Ho-Ho. But it looks like they're not going to do that. Yeah, they really screwed this up. Come on, we can do this. I had the perfect hand. And then, of course, we get nothing. We got Archers. We got Ariana. We have Unfair Stamp. I guess I have to play the Poffin. But I think my only course of action here is just Night Stretcher for this guy. Put him in front and then just try to smack him in the butt. Oh, they don't have any fire energy? They have to go get a Charcadet? All it does is soften things up, but you have to be very careful. If it's a Monkey Dory matchup, you don't want it there. You do not want to use the attack. You can, try to troll them. I think they've given up. I think they have decided that, oh, I don't have a fire energy and I can't attack with Ho-Oh. So that's just kind of game. And they're not here anymore. And, you emoted on me. I'm emoting on you. Oh, they failed it? Wait, what? You can't fail Night Stretcher. Yeah, okay. I was like, you literally cannot fail Night Stretcher. I'll show you the wording on the card. But yeah, we had that one. If they couldn't take a knockout, but it says, put a Pokemon or a basic energy from your discard pile into your hand. It doesn't say, because it's public knowledge that you have a Pokemon or a basic energy. So if you don't have a Pokemon or basic energy in your discard pile, you can't use Night Stretcher. So you have to, it doesn't say you may, it says put a, so you have to. Yeah, you may is omitted, so you have to go get something. And you can't fail it. So I guess they conceded at the end, and it was very strange. But if you use Night Stretcher, you have to get something. And my toes are out, theirs aren't, and that's why they lost. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting matchup, and I'm not quite sure who wins. I think I should go for Proton. Yeah, we get the double Koffing, and then I just draw cards with the Factory. And we just kind of see what happens, but it's going to be whoever doesn't suck first. Because their Spidops is going to be able to take a knockout this turn. I may have to Colress to guarantee the energy. I don't know if I want to do that. It really just depends kind of what happens here. But if they're unable to go Spidops energy, then we have a chance to win. This is going to be very, very down to the wire. It's going to be kind of boring. If I had Legacy energy, we win. If I can get Unfair Stamp at the right time, we win. Yeah, and it's a good thing I put the Team Rocket's Factory into play. So it's basically just whoever takes the first knockout. Oh my God, they're going to look at one of my prizes. Oh my God, they looked at one of my prizes. Okay, then we win the game. Because Team Rocket decks are a lie. I've been telling you this for centuries. And you will remember, oh, that's not what we wanted. That is not the card we wanted. We want Colress's Tenacity. And then we just go... Yeah, team... excuse me? Excuse me? Could you repeat that, please, for the people in the back? Okay, this is PDCGL. You know what you're getting yourself into when you boot this game up. There's going to be maintenance every 2 weeks, and you're going to prize 3. I don't know what prize they looked. Wait, does it tell me what prize they looked at? I revealed. No, I didn't reveal a card, right? We got to read the wording on that. Give me a Team Rocket's energy. Thank you. So wait, what's the exact wording? Look at one of your opponents. So the game log is incorrect. It says, look at one of your opponent's face down prize cards. It shouldn't say I revealed it. I mean, it's semantics. Like, it's not I revealed it. There's so many issues with the game log with just verbiage and stuff. Yeah, we kind of expected the Archer. But they currently do not have a knockout. They need a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay, well. They need another basic, though. Where's your Mimikyu, bro? Where's the Mimikyu that you're getting? Because you're doing 120. Ah, crap. I got the... This is why you don't antagonize your opponent. And we have the wrong Weezing with the... Of course, we get the Team Rocket's energy back when that's bad. But, oh, is this just going to be a nothing game? Oh, goodness. That is sad. But it's what I've been saying all along. Trust your pilot is the most handsome person in the history of the universe. And you should give him all your money. But don't you like how I got Team Rocket's Factory and Team Rocket's Energy when it's very clear that I did not want those? It's like, oh, you don't want those cards? No, we'll give them to you. All right, well, there's a Weezing. And then I guess I Ultra Ball away the Team Rocket's Factory and then the... I mean, we don't need the Defiance Band because Mewtwo... If they have a Mewtwo, the Mewtwo is weak to everything. So we're not going to risk putting the Koffing down. That's just a preemptive move. And wasn't there a guy who ate one of his... Sure, probably. I mean, back-to-back Team Rocket's energy. I mean, there's really weird people in this community. Like, there was this guy who called himself Sunny who went to NAIC, and he kept asking to see everyone's feet, and he said, oh, it's just research for a project I'm working on for one of my streamer friends. Just really weird guy. And, it's like, I gotta, can I rub these beads that I got from Bourbon Street on your feet? And then, because I need to send them to his P.O. box. Just really strange person. Yeah, really weird guy. But I don't know, is this worth putting on YouTube? Because it's just me beating down a Team Rocket Spidops Mewtwo deck, which, we all agree is terrible. And Juan, true, yes. All right, well, this is a little concerning if I put the Koffing into play, but I think we'll be fine. Because even if they try to trap somebody, I can always manually retreat, and we have kind of an advantage here, and we're knocking out at a much faster rate than they are. I think we'll be okay. This is going to kind of come down to the wire, and I'm not building up suspense in case this goes on a YouTube video to keep the YouTube audience entertained. I would never falsify the documents to... the DNA test to prove that I Am Legend is not my child because I don't like him. All right, so I guess we just Proton just to draw the 2 extra cards and get it out of the deck. The goated Proton. Okay, that's terrible. All right, well, let's knock this dude out. And, maybe I could, maybe Trust Your Pilot could go a little wacky here, Oh my God. So for those of you who spaced out and, got distracted by your own feet, that's 3 prizes in a row that were Team Rocket's energy because I prized 3 Team Rocket's energy. Just the normal thing where you prize 3 Team Rocket's energy, then it's your first 3 prizes. Oh, so wait, Fire Energy. So are they playing Moltres EX? Yeah, maybe next time don't prize the energy. Did you ever try that? All right, there's Archer, kind of figured. And they actually don't have a KO right now. Oh, they do now. Okay, so... Oh, goody gumdrops. Okay. The question now becomes, do I just wait a turn? I'm not sure here, right? Because this is going to get a little sketchy. Like, I knew that at the start of the game, once they whiffed those KOs, we'd have a bit of a buffer period. Oh, this is rough. Okay, so what I can do is I can bring up the Mewtwo. Actually, they already used the switch, right? So yeah, we can bring up the Mewtwo and we should be fine. So let's go Team Rocket's Koffing, bring up the Mewtwo. If I get a Night Stretcher, then we just win, right? We just win the game if I get a Night Stretcher here. Easy dubs. Crap. Where the hell were you? Both of these, where the hell were you last turn? All right, so my options now are, I mean, I'm down 2 Team Rocket's energy. I think I just leaking gas. Right? Because this is so rough now because I'm going to need to use that last Team Rocket's energy to win. And I also need to use reversal energy, which is really tough. And, you know, of course, the 2 cards I get off the factory are the 2 cards I really needed, which were Archer and Transceiver. And, okay, that's not very nice, never gonna let me down. You know, we try to be nice to her here. Try to build her up like she's a Jenga tower. And then when you push her over, she falls like one of those giant ones that hurt your toes when she falls on them. Okay, if they take a knockout, that's good, because then we can use Archer. And if they take a knockout this turn, it's most... I would assume you're going for energy switch, because you're probably out of switch. Well, the fact that they didn't go for Giovanni is bad for us, because I would have liked if they go for Giovanni and knock out literally anybody. Because the thing that's going to stop me from winning this game is the fact that I'm going to run out of Team Rocket's energy. And I'm going to have to use a reversal energy to win. So I can't knock out the Mewtwo? Huh. Interesting. So oh wait, they're retreating. Okay. So that actually helps me more than you'll ever know. All right, well, we gotta get swifty here. I think I put the Weezing in the active. Smog signal, yeah, it doesn't matter. We got so much gas in the deck, this is crazy. I mean, if I can get, like, I could knock this dude out with spinning fumes. We could maybe trap the Mewtwo, but I think this is going to come down to let's have a blast. All right, so we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Unfortunately, have to fail it. Oh, no, maybe I shouldn't have failed it. Maybe I should have just gone directly into Archer. Because we might get Sacred Ash. There we go. We got Sacred Ash. Okay. Since I have everything I need to rebuild my bench, I think we just go Team Rocket's factory, hope for some energy. That's great. And then Sacred Ash. Go, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, let's just put everybody back in there. That seems like it can't backfire at all. And then we go double Poffin. Okay, so my thought process here is that I go reversal energy on this guy. I know, very strange, right? Why are you using reversal energy on the active when it's just going to get knocked out? Because if they don't knock it out, if I don't pressure them at least a little bit with this Weezing, they might not attack. They might just be like, oh, I can, you know, wait for a Giovanni and then go against anyone else. But if I put the reversal energy on the Weezing, I'm at least threatening an attack next turn. And putting 10 damage on each of these Wobbuffet is actually going to help me win if I need to. Because the spinning... Okay. Because the spinning fumes does knock out Wobbuffet through weakness. So this is the kind of high-level plays you're subscribed for. We're not killing them with farts. We're killing them with gas. Okay, let's have a blast. We got spinning fumes. We got suffocating gas. We're leaking gas. We're sending smog signals. See, I forced them to take that knockout. Flip heads. Flip heads. Just flip heads and we win the game. Just flip. Come on. YouTube. Oh my God. How do you not want to be in a YouTube video? Okay, so we have to... Oh God. This is gonna get sketchy. Okay. Oh no, we have access to reversal energy this turn. Okay, so we have 5 energy in the deck that can win it for us. I have to go Ultra Ball right now. We're gonna draw 7 cards. We can knock out the Spidops. We have 5 energy in the deck that can win us the game. It's literally impossible for us to not get it. Oh my God, we're not gonna freaking get it. Okay, it's literally impossible for us not to get it. We're going to draw 2. There's 5 energy in the deck. Less than a quarter of my deck is energy. I will take any one. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. This is great. Okay, so we go U. I mean, I guess if I already have one Weezing, I want to get the Weezing onto the deck because this is getting ridiculous right now. This is getting absolutely ridiculous that I might not have it. Okay, a quarter of the deck is energy. Thank you. Was that so difficult? Okay, so we want to evolve that one. And like I said, it's imperative that we use the reversal energy this turn. And then we win next turn by going Giovanni reversal energy on the Mewtwo. So I knew going into this that it was very important that we fall behind, like my son in 3rd grade being held back. We got to fall behind to activate the reversal energy because we churned through so many damn Team Rocket's energy at the start of the game. And putting the rescue board on that Team Rocket's Koffing on the bench is going to allow me, if something goes wrong, that I can just retreat that and use that as my Giovanni pivot. But I'm going to do enough damage, right? Oh, there's the Moltres. Wait, what is the Moltres? That's discard? That's not... Yeah, that's nothing to worry about because they got nothing. They got nothing, bro. Yeah, we win because, like I told you, Mewtwo sucks. Mewtwo is the worst. Oh yeah, they got a Bravery Charm on this guy. That's fine. Okay, so we just go promote the Team Rocket's Koffing, bring up the Mewtwo, win the game. Trust your pilot is the greatest Team Rockets player ever. Weezing is better than Mewtwo. Confirmed. There's no way I screw this up, right? There's no way Trust Your Pilot screws this up. And then, yeah, we're doing 320. Oh, whoa, oh, that was... Because I tried to attach the energy as Giovanni was resolving, because PDC Geo lets you do actions as things are happening. What? It's not my fault I'm playing the better Team Rockets deck. YouTube audience, it's been a bit of an interesting day over here for us. Things have not exactly gone to plan. We're well underneath 1500. I think I just go get this guy. We're gonna poke it here. Please don't give me... Okay, wait, that's Colress's Tenacity and Morty's Conviction. Believe it or not, I think I go for Colress because I have to soften up the Pikachu somehow. So we go Colress for that and that. And then Team Rocket's Energy U, Area 0, and then, yes, Leaking Gas. We hit the Pikachu. We soften it up. There's a plan. They decided to go first, so I thought they were a crazy person, but obviously they're playing the Magneton build of Joltik Box, so it's Magnabox. Wasn't that a TV company? Now, if they have a nothing turn, remember, they used an Ultra Ball last turn and didn't get a Squawkabilly, or a Mew, or anything that would help them, so do not feel bad for them if they have a bad turn, because they're the ones who decided to do nothing. Oh, see? Ah, there we go. See? When your opponent isn't as cool... Oh, God, we gotta Iono them. All right, so we go Ultra Ball away, the Iono in the Area 0. We're knocking out this smug butt face here. I know that this is greedy, but I also don't want people in the YouTube comments to say, oh, you only won because they couldn't play. No, we got this. Oh, they have so much energy in the discard pile? Okay, we don't got this. This is not an... This went really wrong. This went really bad. We're literally 10 damage short of knocking out the Pikachu, and I can't clean up the Pikachu with the 151 Weezing because the Pikachu has a built-in bench barrier. Oh, this is great. Okay, so obviously they're going to take two... Oh, they can't take two prizes. Ah, get wrecked. Get wrecked 120. Ah, what are you going to do to this guy? Nothing. You got nothing. You garbage, mate. You garbage. And this is why you sometimes want to put Mortys in your Area 0 decks, is because Mortys can, you know, draw you up to 8 if they fill up their bench. Okay, so the Pikachu, unfortunately, is going to stay alive. But wouldn't it be cool if we can just tickle it with a KO? All right, so they're going to go for an arm press because they don't believe. They don't believe that I can knock out an Iron Hands. I can give you an Iron Handy all day, baby. You gotta believe that I can do that. We're gonna Mortys for 7. I'm gonna give you a handy all damn day. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's fine. Who are they going for? Just a Okay. That's unfortunate. I need a reversal energy or something. I need an adult. So they'll go for an arm press here, and then they're going to prep for an amp you very much next turn. But we're drawing... Oh, no, we're not drawing 7. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so they bumped the probably both Pikachu? Or no, Miraidon and a Pikachu. Yeah, Miraidon and Pikachu. That's fine, because I have another Area 0. I have a Switch, I have a Rescue Board, and I have a Reversal Energy. So we have many ways of getting this Ogerpon out of the active. The problem is that I'm only drawing 5 now. And they can just boss his next turn. Because they're really clapping my cheeks right now. Okay, but if I can just... no, I don't care. Just getting rid of the Iron Hands is our way to victory here. We get rid of the Iron Hands. Doesn't matter if the energy stays in play. We can win this game. Okay. Let's go. Morty's Conviction, away the Sacred Ash. Come on. Thank you. All right, so we actually have... No, we don't have it. This game hates me so much. We don't actually have the knockout, but neither do they. Well, they do technically because they're just going to bosses. Oh, right, the Latias. I always forget about that. All right, so let's go Reversal Energy on you. Let's bust together now. So yes, they are going to amp the Ogerpon for 3 prizes. But yeah, the baton is shut off by Latias. They had a chance to get rid of the Latias. They decided not to. 100% bosses the Ogerpon. Easy decision. And if I can just find some like Poffins or something. We haven't seen a single Poffin this game, which is crazy. You know, you never forget your first time. You never forget your first time, you know, where Heavy Baton doesn't activate because you put Latias into play. You never forget that one. Okay, so I want to use up the Reversal Energy Weezing first. Because this one's going to be active for at least 2 more turns. They might give me a Pikachu. Well, there's some balls to play with. That's bad, but we're taking 2. We're still in this game, but I have to take 2 prizes every turn. They may choose to blow up a Magneton here and then like attack with Miraidon, but I think if they do that, we're fine. And we got the Poffin. I think this is a win. If this was Joltik Box, I mean, they would have obviously chosen to go second. They're definitely reading like, wait, why didn't my Heavy Baton activate? And we got to give them a thumbs up on that one. If this was Magic Arena, I could hover over their Latias EX and it would show them that I'm hovering over their Latias EX and they could sort of maybe clue in. I would just be like, I'd hover over this and this and go back and forth really quickly. And they'd know like, oh, the Heavy Baton was shut off by Latias. Okay. So if they could put me in kind of a no-win situation if they blow up a Magneton, but that will suck for us. Okay, so don't blow up a Magneton. As long as Magneton doesn't get... Oh, they're blowing up a Magneton. Okay, no Gust cards. No bosses. No whammies, baby. They got to research. Well, it's no Gust card, so that means they can't knock out my Weezing with Amp You very much. But they can use Arm Press. They're doing it again. Slivelli, because you have to have a retreat cost of exactly 4 for Heavy Baton to work. But Latias EX removes the retreat cost for all of your basic Pokemon. So if Latias wasn't in play, then the Heavy Baton would work. But because Latias is in play, it gives Iron Hands a 0 retreat cost. It doesn't have a 4 retreat cost. It's just, you know, I get tunnel vision sometimes. I guess maybe they thought it was a bug the first time. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. You know, maybe because Counter Catcher doesn't work. Didn't we see a Prime Catcher? Yeah, we saw the Prime Catcher earlier. So we win the game because they can't knock out my Team Rocket's Weezing. And I can knock out their Iron Hands. We're going to take 2 prizes. So they can't blow up a Magneton. The way that they win, obviously, is, oh god, if they get an Ursaluna. Oh no, Ursaluna, because they're not taking the 2. So we're fine. We win. Yeah, they'll use Arm Press, go down to 2. I will fill up my side of the field with Koffing. Unless I somehow prized everything, which is totally possible. All right, there's the Arm Press for KO. I can fill up my entire side of the field. I mean, an INO wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, so we go Poffin for, yeah, we have to get these 2, so we have to expose our toes. That's okay. A-Swing, it tops out at 320 with Area 0. Then we have to get the basic. And then I think what I do is, yeah, we can Ultra Ball away the counter catcher because that's never going to be a thing the rest of the game. We go get this guy. And yeah, we put that guy there. I mean, I have a switch card, so I guess I just put that into play because we need to thin the deck out in case we get screwed over here. But there you go, 240. If you face Iron Hands or Raging Bolt or any sort of Ho-Oh Armarouge or a Terra box or an Ogerpon box, Weezing seems really good. The problem is that I've fallen like 100 points in Master League because all we've been facing is Grimmsnarl and Grimmsnarl. Surprisingly, no Gardevoir today. You know, it wins a major tournament, you think you'd face Gardevoir. Barring any craziness, you know, maybe they'll go out in style and use the Magneton. Are they going to go out? They're going out in style. They're 100% going out in style here with the Magneton blowing themselves. But I think this is definitely worth putting in the video so at least people know about the Heavy Baton Latios thing. And, you know, it did show that if Weezing is good against basics, the Area 0 build is what you have to play to take out stage 2s and max out at 320. I've just been having such bum luck with everything. Right? I just can never seem to find supporters. They always bump my Area 0 at the worst times. And there we go. They conceded. So unfortunately, no. Weezing is not a good deck. I would say that on Wednesday, I'm playing Misty's Gyarados. That seems like a better version of Weezing because Misty's Gyarados tops out at 350 without needing Area 0. Weezing tops out at 240. I mean, the Area 0 build is just so risky because it's like if you put Squawkabilly and Pheasantipity and stuff into the Area 0 build, that means you go from 320 to potential 280. And then if you have Cornerstone, Pheasantipity, and Squawkabilly in play, then you're back down to 240. And it's like, well, what was the point in the first place? If we're ever going to win a game with this deck, it is now. We always prize 1 Team Rocket's Koffing. We always start 2 of the 151 Koffing, and then we always prize 1 of the Team Rocket's Koffing. It's very strange. Okay, well that's not good. But the tackle on the Pikachu does matter. Remember, the Pikachu can't get knocked out if it's at full health, but you put 10 on it, and now it can get knocked out, so that's good. Please don't bump my Team Rocket's Factory. I don't know why I played 2 copies of Proton in this list, but just please, just let me draw my 2 cards. Let me have some fun here. Let's just be chill, you know? Let's spun around. The spoon. Let's get into bed and spoon because there's an accent on the U. So are they spun or spoon? Okay, let's assume they get the attack with the Joltik this turn. They're going to power up their Iron Hands. I'm going to Proton, obviously. And then I'm going to Team Rocket's Factory for 2. We have nothing to get from the deck, which is fine. You really don't need 2 Proton. Just 1 is fine. And honestly, maybe you don't need the Team Rockets. Yeah, okay, there we go. You don't really need the Team Rockets supporter suite here. Like, I think it's more of a luxury, and maybe not even a luxury. It's because, like, yeah, Team Rocket's Factory is fine, and it does draw you 2 cards, but Proton feels underwhelming. Archer, feels underwhelming. Ariana in a deck that plays non-Team Rocket's Pokemon feels bad. And then, yes, Giovanni's very good, but if you have the regular Koffing and the active, Giovanni doesn't even work. All right, so they're going to power up the non-experience share one, which makes sense. So they do know what they're doing. That's concerning. Hello. Okay, so we just go for it here. And there's some Sacred Ash. That's great. That's great. Oh, cool. Thank you. Just what I wanted. All right, let's have a blast here. We're going to take the knockout, guaranteed. We're not going to spinning fumes because we can't. This is going to be the first time in history. Myrtle, you're about to witness history. The first time in 8 Let's Have a Blast for the entire stream, we're going to flip our first heads. They're going to take 2 prizes. We're going to take 2 prizes. Experience share won't activate. It's going to be amazing. Okay, well, they do have a Pikachu, but that's fine. This is going to be great. They don't have a Gust card. They're just playing Arvin. Don't go for a Prime Catcher yet. Okay, well, that's fine. That is totally fine. Maybe I should have put the Vengeful Punch on the active, but you don't need the Vengeful Punch when you're going to flip heads on Let's Have a Blast. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. If we don't flip heads, the game's probably over. If we do flip heads, we might win. It all comes down to you, Weezing. 8th time is the charm. We've believed in you since the beginning. You know you're due. Oh, there we go. We got our first one. 3 hours later, we got our first Let's Have a Blast. Can I actually win this game, though? Probably not, because this deck kind of sucks. All right, please give me something playable. Something playable. That's not something playable. We're going to have to do it again. We have to run it back, everybody. Everybody, we have to run it back. It's a little scary, but we have to run it back. So, since we're tied on prizes, I couldn't go up with this one. I mean, I'd rather be tied on prizes because Weezing worked. Nick, well, I just said 3 hours. If this goes in the video, we're going to do it again. We're running it back, everybody. Guaranteed. I think they're reading the card and like, what just happened? They've never experienced 151 Weezing. They're shell-shocked. Why didn't they go up with the Pikachu? Hey, there's an Ariana. Terrible timing. All right, so let's go Reversal Energy on here. Vengeful Punch on here. Let's Night Stretcher for you. I have a feeling this game's not going to go on much longer. I have a feeling this game might end pretty quickly, so we're just going to go to draw as many cards as we can. That's unfortunate. Let's get the Koffing. Team Rocket's Factory. We got a whole bunch of useless cards. All right. Spoon, my balls are in your court. Did they? Maybe they did, because, yeah, it was down for a little bit. Did they rage quit? Spoon, you could have been in a YouTube video. Okay, maybe if I emote at them. Oh, they're here. They're here. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We got this. They're gonna power up the Pikachu, and then it's gonna happen again. And then this is just turning into a 151 Weezing deck with nothing else. Well, Colress comes up short. Colress can only help me knock out the Pikachu. Oh, they're going for the Joltik, so they're just gonna power. Okay, that's fine. I contemplated powering up the active, but I ultimately decided against it, and then I realized I should have done it. Because I don't think I have any switch cards. It's like Giovanni is your switch cards. But that's okay. See? They don't know. They don't know what's about to happen. They're about to get absolutely destroyed here. So let's go Weezing. Reversal on you. Colress for, yeah, Team Rocket's Energy and a Factory. All right, end turn. I don't think you know what Sacred Ash does. Sacred Ash shuffles it back in. Oh, we got this. Okay. I've believed in you since the beginning. You've been my staunchest supporter throughout all of this. You are amazing, Weezing. This is your game. Let them know your name. Let them stream it from the rooftops. They will remember this day. Ride now. Oh, no. No, don't ride that. No, what are you doing? Don't. I mean, we take the knockout, but spoon. You're the worst person ever. Everyone say, I will not spoon you tonight. Cody was going terribly. Thank you for reminding me how horrible the last 3 hours of my life have been. Okay, that's good. No spooning. Okay, well, they knocked out a Koffing. That's fine. Did we also prize, like, a bunch of things? Did we prize several things? Ooh, Unfair Stamp. Ah, get wrecked, buddy. Yeah, we can fork them all day long. We can't spoon them. Okay, and then let's do that. Let's draw a couple more cards. Oh, yeah, we have a rescue board. Forgot about that. Why do we have so many Team Rocket's Factory? All right, let's go. Let's just thin out the deck. I don't think we're going to need any of these. And then, yeah, we'll get this guy. See? You flip one heads on Let's Have a Blast, the deck actually seems playable. And then that 10 damage on the Pikachu is literally the difference between winning and losing. Isn't that crazy? If I didn't put that 10 damage on the Pikachu, well, I mean, Giovanni would still potentially win us the game. But if I don't put that 10 damage on the Pikachu at the very, very beginning, okay, well, that's just another game-winning card. Then we potentially lose. Oh, wait, am I going to have to win with a Weezing here? Like a 151 one? Because if I don't get a Team Rocket's energy, that could be bad. All right, so what I'll do is I'll go up with this one, rescue board this one. No! Oh, they're out of energy. Okay, well, we have to put that in the YouTube video just because we ended on kind of a sad note. This one, you didn't get to see it, YouTube audience, but oh my God, it was 3 hours of just don't play Weezing. Like, if your luck is better than mine, because PDCGL had a lot to say in that. I went 0 for 7 on my Let's Have a Blast. If you face a lot of, Raging Bolt or anything with 200 to 240 hit points, then Weezing is very playable. It's just everyone is playing Grimmsnarl and Dragapult, and those are really tough matchups. So is Weezing worth playing? No. Is it a good rogue deck? No. Can you get wins? Can you get to Master League with this? Absolutely. Should you? No.